station that keeps it rocking 24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen,
GRIZZBIZ, my 2 cents.
If you wanna go and take me out, you gon' have to show what you're about. Don't like dry conversations and time being wasted, not trying to be jaded. I'm just gonna go and speak the truth. I want a man to boss up with no questions asked, who can make me laugh, who really makes me mad, who wants this bad. If I'm really talking to you, I expect that you know what to do. I like a man who knows what he wants. You just gonna have to figure it out. Step your game to be in my league, 'cause I know what I want. There is more that you don't see, 'cause I'm more than my body. 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 Can you feel me? Do you hear me? More than a pretty face on your screen. You can take some time out to really see it, or you can get out of my way, 'cause I'm riding my wave. Yeah, I do things my way. If you don't like how I roll, then you can take a stroll and find somebody else who doesn't see a word. I can't imagine nothing worse. If I'm really talking to you, I expect that you know what to do. I like a man who knows what he wants. You just gonna have to figure it out. Step your game to be in my league, 'cause I know what I want. There is more that you don't see, 'cause I'm more than my body. 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 You gon' have to figure it out. You gon' have to figure it out, baby.
It's the #1 station blazing the airwaves.
right here, so keep it locked.
This is GRIZZBIZ, my 2 cents.
You underdig? You underdig? Ladies and gentlemen, if you done tuned in, I know you heard that cut. I'm off to my body. I'm in my body. You're going to have to figure it out, dumbass. That's what you're going to have to figure it out. Ladies and gentlemen, Wednesday, we are back at it. You know what I'm saying? We is back at it as usual. You know, I got one co-host coming on the way. Let's give Tyann Capri a round of applause. We're going to give another one. She stepped into the studio because this is her first time stepping into the studio. You know what I'm talking about? And then we want to give a shout out to the #1 diva, Ivory the Aries. She's going to be taking a hiatus for a minute. You know, she's all about her business, family, all that comes first. So she's got things she's doing and popping off, entrepreneurship, kids, husband, all types of stuff. We told y'all they was the superpower couple. And superpower couples got to do what superpower couples got to do. Superpower couples got to do. They got to handle their business. You know what I'm talking about? So we will welcome her back with open arms. That's like sister, cousin, niece, cousin, sister. Somewhere along them lines, she fits in. She's family. So let's give her another round of applause. You know what I'm talking about? She's going to put it down for us for a minute. So we're back at it, man, and things are going to change and pop off. I got some other people coming in to fill in the spot while she takes her hiatus, switch up some games. We told y'all we switching up some things. Next week we got former attorney, now professor, Ken Lawson, and you got to be in my age group or my mama's age group. The Leslie Isaiah Gaines Junkyard Dog days. You know what I'm saying? This guy, he's done it all in Cincinnati. Carried Cincinnati on his back. But we'll talk about that next week. We got him coming in. And then after that, we got Damon George of the Cool Kids, the final piece of the puzzle of what makes that successful group of guys, positive men, thrive in our city. You know what I'm saying? And while I'm on this subject, now I done had the cool kids on here, and we got the final one coming. And when I tell these artists to get with DJs, these are the type of DJs that you get with. And I'm going to just go ahead and put it out there, the cool kids DJs. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to make no promises, but you present your package in the right way. And if I send them your way, they definitely going to listen to it, and they'll put it in rotation. And guess what? These guys are well connected. So just because we only have 3 spots, 4 spots that you can throw rocks at, hole in the walls of DJ, these DJs don't do nothing, man. They only playing at the Ritz or playing at Uncle. They ain't even around no more. I'm about to say Uncle Mills. Woo, boy, you can tell how old I am. Uncle Mills. But them DJs are, you know, that's all you hear is from artists is the DJs don't do this, man. They only play in the local hole in the wall. Man, you don't know what these DJs do, man. You don't know who they know. You don't know what record pool they done been in or be a part of, associated with, who could just push your album or this, that, and the third. I hate that, man. It's called networking, man. And before this new age computer stuff, social media, man, the game was about the freaking DJs. You had to get to the DJ. The DJs are one to break the music. Now, because they can break it a different way, get in line. I don't really see, and we're going to talk about this when I introduce my guest, but I can't hold it off no more because I just want to get to it and talk to her, and her music is just out there, and it's just make you wiggle, you know what I'm talking about? My body, and she's got a lot of, man, and I'm on Black Girl Shine, Black Girl Magic. I'm on the sisters. You know, last week we had Ebony J on here. I think it was Ebony J or the week before, but I had a lot of sisters on here, and I'm going to keep having them here. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, this young lady is out here doing it. Her music is something that everyone can listen to, from your grandma to your grandpa to your boyfriend, husband, your ex, your sister girl, your sister, your auntie, and even you might get away with the little ones because, you know, it is what it is, and it's good music, and that's what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause. Now, you're going to have to say your last name because I get it all jacked up. Everybody be like, Grizz. Okay.
Everybody does.
Okay, well, I don't feel bad. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to Tori. And what's your last name? How you say it? Come on. How you say it?
It's Tori Helene.
Helene. That's just easy for me because my grandson's name is Salim. Helene. Let's give a round of applause. We make the connection. I got it. See, I had to put my grandbaby involved with that, and that's what it do. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm excited, as you can see. I have you on here with this music, man. I think, for real, the women are doing a whole lot better job than the men as far as this rap goes. And I don't see any R&B. The only R&B that I see was Andre doing R&B. And he's got a nice album, and I'm going to just keep it real when I review it. You know, when I reviewed it, me personally, just me, it was okay. But you girls are bringing the fire. These girls in Cincinnati are bringing the fire. Let's give a round of applause for the R&B and the pop artist. She specified as a pop artist what they doing in this music. So let me ask you, how long you been doing music?
I've been singing my whole life, but I started releasing music. Well, it's a long story. So I started my whole life since I was like 8. I started singing, going to church, performing.
What church you go to?
I'm sorry?
What church did you go to?
Quinn Chapel.
Quinn Chapel, okay.
And I went to New Jerusalem too.
Okay. You was in the choir?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep. And I was part of school choir and talent shows. And then when I turned 15, that's when I started to record music just to get the feel. And I wrote music maybe when I was like 10, 11. And then I went to college, and then once I graduated, I told myself I was going to start releasing music. So that was
Let's go back to
couple
when
years
you was
ago.
15. Who did you record with? What was your first recording? What was that like? Tell us about that.
So it was actually in this rapper's basement. He recorded his own music, and I wanted to record, so I thought, and he didn't live too far from me. His name is Johnny B, and I would just record in his basement, just a couple songs, just getting the feel of recording, and
Did your parents sing? Did you come from a singing background?
Well, both my parents are in the medical field, but my mom, I feel like she can sing a little bit, but everyone else in my family cannot. So I don't know.
Wow, you just game to you. God gave you that gift. You making it work for you. So at 15, you recorded your first songs. Did you do anything? Just let everybody hear your family. What everybody think about it? What did you think about it? What did you think about that process?
They liked it. I don't know why in high school I didn't release it, but I guess it was kind of just like my process of developing myself in a way, I guess, just writing music and recording and getting the feel. And I did release, and I told you about this, Just Ride.
Woo, Lord. This new song, My Body, I got to hold all the music for real, but that one there, I think that's gonna take the place of just ride. That girl, but you don't even know. Uptown Radio, I used to have Bruno keep that on repeat. Like no, that's got to stay in rotation. That one and Sincerely Vo's Hercules. Woo! I put together a playlist. I want to put a compilation out. While I'm here right now, we talking, and I like to talk business. Can I put some of your music on a compilation? I'm coming with an R&B.
Can you please help me with this schmuck?
Hey! I thought I asked, man. It's just what I'm talking about. Hey, man, cut that out. But anyway, just throw that out there. I'm doing a little R&B compilation, not no mixtape. I'm old school compilation with skits and everything. And now I ain't gonna talk too much about it, but I'm waiting for an answer. This is my Suge Knight right now. Nigga, you gonna give me my answer right now or what?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. See how Suge GRIZZBIZMY work? You know what I'm talking about? Woo, woo, woo. That was my poker face right there. That was poker. But anyway, so you went to college. After that, you went to college, and then that's when you decided you wanted to start releasing music?
Yeah, like my whole life, I knew I was going to do this. It's just, I think in college you get distracted with, school and life and everything. So I just told myself that once I graduate, I'm going to go full force and put it out, my music, and start it. So
what did you go to school for?
Organizational leadership. It's like management.
Management. So has any of that played into your part in your career that you're doing? Are you combining the two? No.
It was pointless. Yeah.
It was pointless. Okay. Sometimes I agree with you. I went to college in 2009, my old ass, and got my degree and was mad. Like, I didn't spend all this money, and I got that's another story. But anyway. So you started taking music. Yeah, we been going for days.
Please help me with this schmuck.
Hey man, you gonna quit hitting that goddamn button? But yeah. So releasing the music. Did you have a choice of producers when you said, okay, it's finally it? How did you narrow down your producers and choose your music and so forth?
I just connected with a lot of producers. I'm really close with Nattown.
Yes, that is my boy. So give him a round of applause. Yeah. We just see this how close we is. Just on strength of time, I just sent him. He just sent Sugar T some music and some other artists some music. He already got placements and so forth. So I like to network and do things like that. And sometimes when you reach out to people, I don't know what the hell their problem is. I don't know. But anyway, he's one of the good guys. So yes. How many songs did he produce of yours?
Oh, a lot.
A lot. Okay.
Yeah, I had a previous EP called Delusional, and he produced all the songs. And then for Moonchild, he did Passion and he did Imagination on
Okay.
there.
I
So
like both of them. I did not know
yeah,
that. Let's give him a round of applause for
yeah.
that. That's what's up. So it's really just him you've been fooling with? Or you got some others in the
Well,
pocket?
there's also Vichy. He's in the Netherlands. I found him online.
What?
But I've connected with him.
What's
He's
his
really
name
dope.
again?
Uh, huh?
Bishi. What'd you say?
Vichy.
Spell it.
Vishy.
Ah, do he talk funny?
No, I haven't even talked to him like over the phone. It's all been like email and yeah,
Wow. So are you leasing the beats
yeah.
or are you purchasing them? How does that go?
No, I get exclusives with Nattown. We have like special agreements.
Okay. You ain't got to get into detail about all that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm talking about? Keep that under wrap, how you do what you do. So that's
yeah.
what's up. So this Moonchild album, it says streaming, so
Mhm.
it's on all platforms, right?
Mhm.
All
Yeah.
the platforms.
On
So
every.
during the process of making this album, what was your inspiration and how long did it take you to come up with it?
So on the side, I do DoorDash, and one day I was just brainstorming, and I thought of Moonchild because Moonchild is the nickname for Cancer, which is my zodiac sign. And I'm really all into like astrology a little bit. So I thought that was a cute title and it just came to me. And then I was getting beats from Vichy at the time and in Nattown, and everything just kind of came together. And I just felt, I don't know, like people think of cancers as emotional and vulnerable and sensitive. So I was kind of showing that side a little bit on this project. So that's why I called it that.
Right. I like the key words that you said. It was magical. It just came together. I'm a Cancer, astronomy. I watch that astronomy stuff. But anyway, that's what's up with that right there. I was going to ask you something else. Oh, as far as management and as far as marketing and promoting, do you have a team for that? Are you doing it yourself?
I have a little team kind of that helps with marketing on the internet, social media, and everything. And then for the most part, I do a lot of it myself. And then just people, I guess, word of mouth, sharing my work. I always try to make sure people, not make sure, but I try to have people share. So yeah,
That's what's up.
I do. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so but you doing it yourself? Are you the one booking your shows too? I gotta say because I'm
Yeah.
seeing rappers doing their shows and I'm not trying to be funny, but I don't think a tour. How can I put this without sounding like I'm hating? You have to be delicate with rappers. They get so emotional. You would think all rappers are cancers, for real. If the cancer is emotional, then every goddamn rapper got to be emotional. I'm telling you. So I'm going to just say it. Shit. Hey, when you're doing a city in Covington, if you're doing a show in Covington and back over here in Cincinnati, that is not a tour. Those, my friends, are shows. A tour
Yeah.
consists of you going from city to city. Now you could start your tour off here in Cincinnati, but then you would go to Cleveland, Columbus, Akron, anything in your 5-hour demographics, man, and blow the spots up. It's called Chitlin Circuit. It's called getting out there, getting it. Just going to Madison Theater and then coming over here is not a freaking tour. That is not a tour. So what you doing shows yourself. How do you implement that, and how do you pick and choose what you're gonna do?
I don't know. It just depends on. I don't know. I mean, I haven't done any huge shows yet. I mean, I've done some in Atlanta, and I have one tomorrow in Columbus.
See, that's what
And
I'm talking
then
about.
over the last month or so, I've done some shows here in Cincinnati. But I don't know. It just depends on the promoter and the lineup. And that's pretty much just it. I do everything myself.
Right.
I'm a
So
one
I'm gonna have
person
to help
the
you
most
out and hook you up with some things and some peoples and so forth. But I was going to ask you, first of all, before we get any started anymore, I got to give my co-host the warm welcome. This first time in the studio. Let's give Tyann Soldier Girl Capri a round of applause. You know what I'm talking about? She's finally made it here. You know what I'm talking about? She dusting the dust off her show. Not that she owed her anything. We don't implying that she owed anything, but she's dusting the dust off and getting back. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm glad to have you in the studio. So
yeah.
So doing your so you ain't did too many shows, so you ain't ran across too many shady people yet, have you?
Oh, I've dealt with a lot of shady people.
I was gonna say, she's done a lot of shows. Like, I've seen her at a lot of the open mics, for real. So she's dealt with a lot of the promoters in the city and artists and producers.
Okay. Yeah, so.
And outside the city a little bit.
And you did what?
And outside the city a little bit.
Okay, so what's the dirtiest thing a promoter has done to you?
Probably trying to screw her.
Nothing too shady. But I had one
as Tyann would say, somebody tried to get in you.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they be doing. Like,
I don't know. She said it, not me.
I never
Me Too movement.
let that happen.
I ain't even go that far.
I don't know. I had one talk to me crazy, but that's about it.
That's about
so
it.
far.
Okay, nobody never tried to shice you out your money because you a girl, not pay you what you done said you wanted for your shows?
Not yet, no.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
sure it's
Okay,
gonna
well,
happen.
You lucky.
That's what's happening. You stay on your P's and Q's and get the right team involved so you don't have to go through that. So which single is you pushing now? I see the project out there and the numbers is doing good. What song on the album is doing numbers?
On Moonchild, I would say Little Black Dress, Sleepwalking, and Figure It Out. I would say that. Some weeks it's other ones too, but those are like the top 3, I would say.
And you got visuals for those?
Yeah, for Little Black Dress, I have a video, and for Sleepwalking. Those were my 2 singles.
What's the one with Santino? What's the one I love? What's the name of that one again?
Lover Boy.
Yeah, that's the video you need. You need you need to go. I love the other ones.
Santino hot in the city right now. So
Yeah,
it's
that's the one, y'all. That's the
yeah.
It's some friendly advice. Somebody who's been doing this for a minute, just a little bit.
Y'all know Grizz on his bullshit.
What the hell? What kind of hating shit was that?
I ain't even call it yet.
I know.
I ain't even call it.
But I'm just saying that song. Maybe because he might not rock with.
He knew where you was
Santino.
headed.
Oh, it
Nah,
might be that.
he really knew where you was headed
I
once
don't
we
know,
mentioned
man. How would you say
Santino.
Why would you say that? Yeah. But that would make that a visual for that right now. Push that. That song is hot right there. That song is hot. But I would say pick one of them and focus your energy on that one along with the album. Out of the 3 to 2 visuals that you do have, if you get another one visual, get that one.
Nah, you just gave her a good idea. I'm telling you, because
really, ride off.
Santino is going viral on social media. He's going to LA. He fucking with real artists out there. You know what I'm saying? He's signed. And
he already down with you. So you know what I'm saying? So if that person has a momentum, that's what happened with Zarnock. And I'm going to just go ahead and say it. It's a rap group back in the day.
And shout out to Zarnock.
Yes, let's give Zarnock a round of applause.
It was their anniversary this week. I forgot how many years.
Yeah, Zarnock Lockdown Records. Give them their props for making the strides and accolades that they did. But they problem too. They was connected with 2 heavyweight up and coming. One was Rick Ross and the other one was 3-6 Mafia. And I'm telling you,
don't forget Lantana was on there on the Rick Ross thing too, and he turned it down.
And they didn't go the right way. But anyway, I suggest you know, I would pick up on that, man. He's already got going on, and you could really make some waves.
That's just a big collaboration in the city, for real. First of all, for you being like one of the longest female artists that I've met that, you know, is an R&B/pop artist. Like, you've been doing a good job. I've been knowing you for years. So I think that would be good, and it would get you, you know what I'm saying?
It get you the momentum, and get you some more
some
streams
publicity
and everything, you know. I know he's
You're
he's a funny guy.
Man.
But he does have a lot of accolades and a lot of stuff. So definitely. But anyway, enough of that. With other women in the game, have you done shows with other women here? Other R&B singers? Do you consider R&B or pop? What you consider yourself?
You said what was the last thing you said?
He said, what would you consider yourself, R&B or pop?
I would say pop R&B.
That's what I said.
Now, yeah, I'm working on actually new music too, and it's definitely pop. So
Really?
I like to, you know, go back and forth with it.
Oh,
But
okay.
I did a show a few weeks ago. It was like a ladies' night event. I didn't perform with any ladies, but they were on the bill. So
Okay.
with like Gary Imani and Jess Lamb.
Okay.
I've done
I
other
think
shows.
you and
I've done
Princess
shows.
Tiana would be a good collab too.
Yeah, I got some things.
You and Princess Tiana,
Oh yeah.
because she's kind of like that R&B popish too, and I think that would be good.
Oh no, honey. She is pop.
Who, Princess Tiana?
Yes. And she
She
doesn't
is.
go by that name anymore.
What's she going by?
I forget, but she dropped the princess because it was fooling with marketing and somebody else, I think, whatever. But
Damn,
yeah.
I ain't even here. I ain't see
Yeah,
that.
you need to see the interview. When you on the interview?
Uh-uh.
You missed that one. But yeah, you need to watch that because she definitely clarified, nigga, she is pop. And
Yeah,
I was
okay.
like, you know what? You are pop.
But she could do both. You feel me? So that's why I think they would be a good collaboration, because Tori can actually do both. You know?
Now, are you tending to pop because it's a better, because they say R&B is dead? Because we look at it.
I've always made pop. I think Sleepwalking is kind of a pop record. That's not really R&B in my opinion.
Okay.
But I've always liked making both.
Yeah.
But I've also heard from a DJ and a few other people that they think that pop is more my lane than R&B. So, and I kind of feel that way too. So,
Talking to you
She
right
got that
now
kind of personality.
and the way you enunciate words and so forth, I believe,
Pronunciate, nigga.
Y'all know Grizz on his bullshit.
I truly
This
believe,
motherfucker said enunciate.
enunciate. That's a word. That's a word. You better look it up.
Here he go.
You
Here
ain't
he
say it
go.
like that.
Whatever. I'm high, but that's a word, damn
You
it.
say that shit like
It's a
that.
word. This nigga, come in here and start shit.
Help me.
But
Help me help you.
The way, if I was talking to you on the phone, I would think your name was Karen.
Can you please help me with this smoke?
wow.
See what I'm saying? You know, see what I'm saying? See
But it
what
works.
what we
I had
gotta
to,
fucking
I had
deal
to
with
do it. I'm
in
sitting there
this-
like, plop. But then I think about the state of R&B today.
Let's just say you're professional, Tori. You sound very professional.
She sound white, damn it.
She sound professional.
Well, she got her white voice on, and
I
this is a nigga interview.
I was
Say
gonna
nigga. Let me hear you say nigga. Sing nigga. Let me hear you sing nigga right now live.
Not sing it. Nigga.
Nigga.
He is dumb, bruh. Like, I mean,
She is not going to say it. I can't say that, Grizz. I can't say that. That would
I'm sure Tori says that.
that would offend my pop.
I mean, bruh.
Okay.
She's an artist. She has to, you know,
Her pop audience.
she's worried, you know,
I
that
couldn't
she
get
gotta
it
worry
out.
about how she presents herself.
Right. She has
Chill
a
out.
pop. She has a
Let her
pop.
be a lady.
A pop. She can sing, nigga. You say nigga when you get off of this interview, won't you? Say it. Go ahead, say it. You can say it now. Say it. Say nigga. Let me hear you say nigga.
What the fuck is wrong?
What you don't think I say nigga ever?
Thank
Nigga.
you.
And then she did say nigga, but she sounded white, said it like I couldn't say this proper. I can't say it the right way. I got this nigga. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm having fun. That's what's up. But anyway,
He's lit, man. We got you sitting in the sun and shit.
That's all right. But yeah, with the state of R&B for real, back to it on some serious shit. The only R&B artist who female out there right now is who? Mary J. Blige. And would you consider her pop?
What you mean? You talking about like?
I mean, there's some out there, but
Bruh,
the majority of them sound.
No,
Who's truly R&B? You got Tank on here talking about R&B. Summer Walker.
Yes.
Summer
You have
Walker.
SZA. Come on, bro. Like
I don't even buy that. I think everyone's just,
Ella Mai.
rap for some reason.
What you say?
I think people are just obsessed with rap right now. I don't know.
They want to
know
kill
why,
a
but-
motherfucker. That's what everybody.
No, when I say R&B,
they just want to kill and fuck.
R&B. The closest thing I get to hearing to think of R&B soul music is Jennifer Hudson, or
And the last time she had an album
or Fantasia.
And the last time they had an album was when? When, Grizz?
That's
when?
But if they
When
put
the-
out an album,
when
you
they-
a bad, wouldn't you?
Hell no, I ain't never about that shit. I listen to it on like
What?
certain songs. Like,
What? Say
No.
what? You won't listen to no Fantasia?
man, bro, bye. I listen to a song I like. I just never purchased any of their
No,
albums.
so you pop too. You want to be pop, huh?
Nah,
Yeah, you do.
I like more of. I learned recently about myself. I like more. Of, like,
She released.
I like more of the male R&B more so than. But I listen to female R&B too, like the ones I just named. I listen to them a lot.
I don't
like-
consider them R&B.
They are,
No, they're not. They're pop like her.
bruh. Queen Naja,
Summer
she's pop. I mean,
Walker,
she's
Summer.
R&B too.
She's not. What did you think she is? You think she's R&B? No.
Are you serious?
Grizz smoking that shit.
I am.
He's smoking that
What's
shit.
the other one?
He delusional.
Tiana Taylor. She's R&B. She cold.
Period. Tiana Taylor is the
Put out
shit.
music no more. SZA, Janae Aiko.
Yeah,
Chris Brown.
thank you.
Janae Aiko is not R&B.
Yes, she is.
She is pop.
Where she become pop, bro? She,
What?
she
Even the weed song is pop.
that is not pop, bro. You got to twist it. See, this how you know.
The
Grizz.
smoking on in the high. That's pop, man. She is not singing from her soul. None of these girls that you've mentioned are coming down, getting the diaphragm, lifting them chests up, and singing. It's like Trick Daddy say.
Okay,
They
you
can
talking
sing
about,
and they
but
can
you-
sing.
No, you talking about soul music, nigga. We talking about R&B. You're talking about soul,
Well,
like Aretha
if-
Franklin type
if-
shit. You want to hear that? You just said Jennifer Hudson and Fantasia. That
If-
was more so like.
If those are real singers. So
Yeah,
if
but
that,
they more so soul singers. Like,
do you have any songs like that that are deeply emotional or soul? You feel what I'm saying? Do you have any songs like that?
Not soulful, no.
No.
have you
don't-
made any songs that might make you emotional?
Oh yeah. All my songs are about like relationships that I've been through or just life. So I always get emotional listening to some of them.
Real situations
I
you've
feel
been
like-
through or other people?
Now since we on
No,
this, go ahead. What?
That I've been through.
Okay.
Oh, you've been through.
So
Yeah. All my songs are about that.
okay, I just wanted to know what your perspective was.
Have you wrote anything or sang anything that you wrote that challenged your vocals?
Figure it out.
That was hard.
Yeah, I mean the runs and stuff, yeah. What else?
See, I'm gonna have to go listen to figure it out.
Yeah, I want to hear it now.
Yeah. Hey, man, pull up Moon. Is that on Moonchild?
Who?
Yeah, that's the first song. That's
her
what you just
album.
played before.
Oh,
That was the one.
man, I'm thinking, I'm tripping now. I'm
Yeah.
on some hot shit. I'm thinking he talking about SoundCloud.
What? And she got the nerve to come in here talking about I'm high. Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. Nah,
Please
bruh.
help me with this schmuck. Can you please help me with this
Thank you. About time she gets some schmuck activity going on. This motherfucker.
Oops.
But anyway, so you're gonna be pushing this project. What's your expectations from it? So you doing this all by yourself? Because doing it by yourself is a lot. You know what I'm saying? When you got to wear the hat, you the artist, man, see this, see that. do the marketing, keep yourself maintained, and live life, and wear all these hats. What is your goal? Do you have short-term goals, long-term goals with this particular project?
Well, I'm at 106,000 streams right now.
That's
so,
good.
Yes, that is awesome.
Especially coming from Cincinnati, that's amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, that is Figure It Out. I love that song. You're right.
What?
They playing it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
You got Grizz old ass dancing.
yes, sir.
Oh,
I got some things I'm gonna do with this song right here.
Please help me with
don't
this.
nobody want to hear about.
I got some
the
things I'm gonna
you
do with
gonna
this song right here. Some
Y'all know Grizz on his
some
bullshit.
candles,
Thank
some
you.
wine.
He's
You know what I'm
definitely
talking about with this playing in the background? Like I didn't figure it out, baby.
Don't nobody want to think about the old ass balls. We cool.
Hold on. Pause. You cannot talk about refer to my balls as old ass
Here he
balls.
go. Here he go.
Tyann, we gonna have to set some ground rules.
Hey,
I'm not used to somebody giving it back to me.
if I would have said that shit, you would have said some shit like that.
I'm sorry, Tori. This is what you did with home.
I gotta keep him in his place, bro. Know your role.
Oh man, answer a question. You got me messed up.
So, do you have any upcoming shows or performances coming up? Whatever.
Yeah, so I'm performing in Columbus tomorrow.
You doing the show tomorrow?
That's huh?
You said you're doing the show tomorrow.
Yeah, in Columbus.
Okay.
So I'm and then
That's a
this
big
month,
deal.
September, because I'm working on new. Well, I already have a new project kind of already done.
Damn,
And
you
that I'm
stay in
gonna
the
release
studio.
Period.
The next in the spring, so I'm shooting videos and everything and getting everything.
So,
squared
who
away
have you
with the
been working
project.
with on the production side for the new project?
Who are the producers? You said.
Uh-huh.
This what happen when you get late.
Nadtown's on majority, and then VP, this Netherlands. What is the name? How do you say? Well, this producer from the Netherlands. I don't know what you call those people, but
That's dope.
yeah,
You're in that town.
Yeah, well, you're late.
I'm
You answered that
I
already.
didn't know.
Yeah, Bishi from Netherlands. He sounds really out there. She's never met him, but with a name like Bishi, he better have some bad music.
Most of the foreigners do be dope, though.
They do dope. That's what's up. So, well, we're not gonna hold you. I
like
enjoyed
the song.
having you on the show. Everybody go down to every streaming platform and download Moonchild. And if you're rocking with her, tell her she need to go ahead and cut that video with Santino.
Bruh.
Go ahead and get it
Sap-
crack-a-lad.
El Saperton.
And get ready for the spring for our next project. I'm pretty sure that she would boost her strings. But everybody in Cincinnati, go support her. I'm be trying to do more things and include these pop R&B
Divas.
divas. They shine because that's all we about on GRIZZBY is my 2 cents is giving people they shine, especially black women with black girl magic and black girl shine. So with that, we thank you for coming on. You're welcome to come back any mode. Keep shooting me music. Like I said, I'm gonna put this compilation together, and of course, Figure It Out is gonna be on there for real.
Yeah,
But
about the compilations,
yes,
Right.
like all that.
what'd you say?
Yeah, let me know when you put the
Oh, yeah.
compilation together.
Yeah, I will. But again, we let you go, and thank you for joining us.
Let her tell people where.
Yeah, give us
where
out
people
where,
can.
where you can
Hold on,
meet.
Tori. Tell people where they can look for you at and how they can find you on social media, and tell them where your show is gonna be tomorrow night.
Okay. So you can follow me on Instagram, Tori Helene Sings, and that's on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And then I have a show in Columbus at the Double Happiness. It starts at 10. So check me out.
That's what's up. Let's
If
give
you
it
in
another one.
Columbus, slide through.
Let's check it out. All right. That's what's up. Boy, oh boy. Hey, man, that was fun. I bet she'd say that Negro
Thank
is
you,
off the
Tori.
change. Off the chain. And
Who off the chain?
you
What?
coming in here talking about old balls. You've never
Hey.
seen my balls, so you don't know if they
That's right.
old or not.
Shit.
Chris playing. Hey,
I'm classy. I don't bake.
But back at it, Wednesday to Wednesday. So our co-host, she's not going to be here. Our partner in crime, she's doing her things as far as family and handling her business. You know how you two divas is, always busy getting to the money.
We
So
ain't
gon-
divas, we mothers first, like, so that'd be the bigger issue. Like,
Right.
sometimes you just gotta be a full-time mother. It just-
fall back and do what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
'Cause,
saying? So
you know, when you start getting focused on, like, doing entertainment, sometimes it can get cloudy, especially, like, if you going to all the events and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? It's a lot of work.
yeah, that's what's up. So hopefully
That's how
she'll
it
be back.
works.
Um,
Oh,
I
shit,
got
it's soon.
I got another person coming on. She'll probably start next week. Name is Mia.
Okay, well, I mean,
Buffkin.
this got to be approved. Like, we got to go
Oh,
through
it's
the
approved.
process.
It's a process.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
We gotta
She-
know the vibe and the energy.
That's what the whole-
I gotta check my chakra. I gotta do a whole seance on over
Well,
this
that
motherfucker.
might be, but
we gotta have good vibes. You feel me?
that's what we gonna find out.
All right, it's a
That's-
test run.
The test run.
So it's a test run.
I got them lined up. Trust and believe.
Nah,
Here he
for
go.
real.
Here he go.
For real.
No, for real.
I've been when you do like you said when you doing your own thing and you gotta do everything, the sharing and this, that, and the third, and blah blah blah.
It's hard.
It's hard, but you gotta foresee stuff how it's gonna go. You can always get bird droppings to tell you, or breadcrumbs to tell you that this is the way it's gonna go.
Nah, for real.
You seen
Cause
that,
that's
so.
like Bruno used to tell me that.
Yeah.
And that was part of the pressure from the show. Like,
Yeah.
Cause he was just doing everything.
Yeah, and my dynamics is different than what we had on there. I'm you know, I don't want to say it, but
You Grizz, but
I
you Bruno.
agree, and I like women, so I don't want no more male co-hosts. I like two women.
It's fun.
This
It's
is
a
about
balance.
the only time I'm gonna have two women.
Hold on. Like he was saying a couple of weeks, this is his only threesome that he
Yeah.
was gonna get. Type
It's
shit.
probably I
Fuck
gotta
wrong with
enjoy
you?
the food with these girls. 'Cause that's about it. But anyway,
Feeling it.
normally we would do news you can use, but did you hear about them revamping the COVID stuff, the shots and stuff again?
Man, I'm sick of them.
They about to reamp that. Well, we can't say COVID.
Yeah.
I forgot the C word. You know, they about to reamp the C word and injections.
I don't even know what to call it.
Yeah, we don't even know what to call it either. But
We just say the pandemic.
they revving up for that. So
Pandemic. They crazy. I told my mom and then when I was like basically, because they all like, oh yeah, you need to get the vaccination. Okay, boom. My eyes is every vaccination I done got in my whole history of life, you know how they make you get your school shots and shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't never had to keep re-getting the same shot.
over and over again.
Man, if this shit work, why I gotta get 55 shots to say that it worked? I ain't getting that shit. Y'all can have fun with that. I'm about to just like sit back and watch.
And chill out.
Like, I'm gonna sit back and watch. I'm gonna see how that shit affect you. Then, I mean,
We probably will never know, but it's just the fact that how this game is being played and how they keep reiterating different stories, bringing up different stories. When that shit get boring or people that had enough of it like they have, everybody back open, running around,
Man.
people catching COVID. You hear about it, but you don't hear about it.
I want to say it's Columbus. They put back out a mask mandate again because COVID. The numbers in COVID is going back up. Like, so this is just basically about to continue to be a cycle as far as I'm
Yeah,
seeing.
and that's all it is a cycle to get people trained and manipulated to be on different things when it's time to go. Because for a minute, it was the war in Ukraine. That's all you heard. Every this,
They
that, and the
said
third.
shit about that.
You might hear something. Every blue moon. They're getting close to the nuclear plant.
I don't mean
They bombed close to the nuclear plant. So that slimmed down. Then they hit you with the Biden and the student loans. You know what I'm talking about? And then what seems to be taking the most of what's going on in the world today is the Trump stuff and the DOJ fighting back against him and the records that he has and all this and all that stuff. So this is another circus sideshow Bob show.
It's just crazy.
This is exactly what this is. So
they didn't want to raid him until he wasn't the president anymore. So when he was the president, he could grab a bitch by the pussy. He could say racist slurs, and everything was all good. Now that he ain't the president, now they want to run up on him. And even when January 6th happened, they wasn't even that pressed on him back then. Like, but after the fact, now y'all want to be on his ass. Like, I'm not understanding.
Well,
so what's your perspective like?
I think that what they doing is trying to make sure that he doesn't run again in 2024. Because if he runs in 2024,
he gonna win.
Or they could be rallying him up to win. Have it go, like either or. Because because I said when we was doing it at Uptown, right? When we was at Uptown Radio, and I still got the show on SoundCloud, so I go back and listen to that years and years ago when Trump first. Damn, we've been doing this for a minute.
That's what I'm saying.
When Trump first got in and he was going against Hillary. Damn, that was a long time ago, man.
Bro, Sirius XM, we need to get picked up. The fuck?
It's coming. But back then we kept saying that he wasn't gonna win, and blah blah. Right. Hillary's gonna win, and he won. You know what I'm saying? So it could go either two ways. Whatever conspiracy theory you think it might, it could be for him not to run next year, or it could be to get these people riled up, and for him to run next year, for him to run and win.
He's gonna run anyway. Like people, he's still been holding rallies since he ain't the whole He ain't been the president in a minute now. This nigga still be having rallies,
and he got his own social media
site. They real live pulling up.
And I bet all the hillbillies and rednecks is all signed up to it.
Man, I had this dude I know from here. He was literally driving all the way to he drove all the way to Michigan. It was either Toledo or Michigan. It was cold as fuck going to a Trump rally.
Turn your mic.
What?
Yeah, to you. But
excuse me.
But yeah, they run deep. Them boys run deep.
They're not playing.
Yeah, not playing. But here's the thing, though. Somebody at work, right? White folk. And me and him we didn't get into it, but we got into it. And we was talking about football, and it started with the Steelers and the Bengals, and you know how that goes, Steelers fan, Lord. So it went down like that one way. And then he made the comment, he said, I don't really watch football or go to the games anymore because of the kneeling stuff. I said, the kneeling stuff? So you stopped going to football because people are taking the knee about a anthem that degrades black folk and talk about that history? It doesn't talk about that, blah, 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 blah. It's all about perception and blah, 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 blah. And
what perception?
Right. So it got to be heated where I had to say,
hey, I ain't even talking to you.
yeah, because I like what I do. So I'm going to go on over here back and fix these computers. And you think how you think, and I think how I think.
Right.
So it was like not tension during the day, but tension. I wasn't thinking about it no more because
he was heated.
He was heated.
But then
he couldn't figure it out.
I'm not fucking with you.
No. What had happened was, and Wayne's a good guy, what had happened was, this is let you know that people have been conditioned and trained and don't understand. And when they light bulb comes on, but you got to appreciate people like Wayne because he went to the home and talked to his old lady and asked, why is Paul so animate about taking a knee in this anthem?
I got you.
So he pulled up, him and his old lady, I guess, pulled up the national anthem and read the whole thing.
Right.
He came back to work and was like, man, I want to apologize to you.
Oh, that's dope, though.
That was dope. I was like, that's dope. Because he said he read the whole thing and he said, I could see why you feel that way. I said, yes. I said, what the internet shows you when you pull up the national anthem, they only show you the first 2 verses or whatever.
Right.
But they give you a hint in the last verse when they talk about the Negro who died or the Negro, the whatever. It's negative. It leads up to what was coming, which they cut off on the internet.
Right.
So I thought that was dope. But my point is,
so how did he find it?
you can go get the whole thing online. People don't.
Oh, okay.
People don't do research like they tell you
got
to fact check. People don't do that. But what's dope to me is this: the rednecks and the hillbillies that are following Trump and able to go to the Capitol and get away with dang near murder.
Man.
Believe it or not,
amazes me.
believe it or not, those are people that's going to start the revolution. And he said, a civil war. I said, no, it's not going to be a civil war. He said it. It's going to be a civil unrest. I said, yes. I said, because you could be the racist person in the world. Right? We got racist people at this job.
Right.
Guess what? They at the job with me. So we making basically the same amount of money, got the same amount of issues, same amount of bills, same amount of everything. And we want the same for our children, good schools, food, blah, 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 blah. We all want that.
Right.
You got them guys are displaced and thinking it's all about them, not realizing it is really about you, but you're the ones you're the ones who allowed to go start shit and get shit started. Y'all fighting a battle for the wrong but right cause. You just confused, just like he was confused about the national anthem when he read. Yeah. Right. So we need them blind focused people who think it's about racism to go do whatever Trump wants them to go do, because it's going to be for the benefit of everybody. Little do they know. They're thinking that our race is dying out and this, that, and the third.
It was even like January 6th. It was like, damn, we can't get away with no shit
like that. No,
we
can't do that.
But guess what? Y'all just showed us, like,
go right on ahead, buddy.
Right.
You're
Fuck it up.
Unless you just too slow to know that you're fighting for everyone, not just yourself.
Shit,
not just white privilege.
And basically, you build an army big enough, you could do what the fuck you want to do.
Right. So now, give you an example of what's that going to happen is just, for instance, say the EBT went down across the country this weekend, right? That's another thing. I didn't
even hear about that.
Yeah,
shit.
this is another thing that happened.
Shit's getting real.
Yeah, it went down. I don't know if it's back up or not, but it went down across the country. They was interviewing people down on Philly Market. Dude felt bad for a couple people and gave them this, but couldn't give everybody food. People was running out the store with the carts full of food.
Swear to God.
People was
here?
I don't know if it was here. I don't think it was here.
I was about to say.
But people was in line and with baskets full of food, carts full of food, and couldn't take them. And there was a lot of people with
sad.
that. And just imagine if they cut welfare off.
How
If they
many
cut
people gonna be hungry?
How many people gonna be hungry? How many people gonna do what they got to do to feed their families?
Period.
Whether you white, black, Mexican, Chinese, whatever it is,
It's
if you're on that
not
system,
gonna matter.
it's not gonna matter. They're gonna be people were stealing in. So imagine if they cut that all the way off. It's gonna be hell.
Yeah.
All hell is gonna be broke loose. It's gonna be crazy.
Real.
It's gonna be crazy.
No, it really is. I've been thinking about that just in general. Like, I kind of thought we was gonna get to that point during the pandemic. I kept telling my friend, like, man, what they don't want is everybody to just say fuck it and they ain't staying in the house and they just do what the fuck they want to do and say fuck them. You know, because I seen people like really getting to that point. Like, hey, you're not gonna tell me I can't be outside my fucking house. You know what I mean?
And my hat goes off to the people who are going through these natural disasters, these floods,
right,
and all these things that's happening to these
fires.
folks. Fires. You know why? Because believe it or not, those type of incidents are training those folks on how to get it and get back. It's like they say with black folks, we know how to make something out of nothing,
right?
And that's what's going to have to happen here shortly. Maybe not in our lifetime, but right after we did and gone, it probably take off. But Yeah, I tip my hat. Let's give those people a round of applause, man. Those going through those disasters. I don't care what color you are. A disaster is disaster. Wreck your home like that, and to be able to bounce back. And some people, it's going to take months and years for them to bounce back. But to have that drive to say, hey, I get it, got to get back on my feet, that's what's up. So, it's a lot of stuff jumping off.
I'm like,
in the news. You know what?
That's what I was trying to find, because I'm like, it's one of the I think I want to say it's Greenland. They said the ice is melting.
Oh yes, a lot of what is global warming and stuff going on.
And they saying the ocean is, the water levels are rising because of all of the ice that's melting. I'm like, that shit's kind of scary for motherfuckers that's like on the outskirts around the borders. Like, anything could happen at this point.
Yeah, maybe California will break off and be its own island.
Like they said.
You never know. But switching it up though, I caught wind of Tyree. Did you catch him in court? Tyree going through a divorce, right? And this fool is crazy. I ain't crazy, but he crazy. He was trying to tell the judge, like, they trying to ask him, do you know anything about your 2008 taxes? He made $2.1 million for that year.
Damn.
And money. And he was like, listen here, smart Mr. Smarty Pants or Mr. Smart Guy. The judge was like,
who the fuck are you talking to?
This is enough. You can't talk like this in my courtroom,
right.
Blah, blah, blah. But in the same sentence, he was talking fly to Tyree. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't think that was cool either. They said he walked away with paying $10K a month in child support, but no wife support. So
no spousal.
So no spousal support, right? Support. But
you said $10,000 for child support
and one kid.
That's spousal support.
ain't.
That's spousal support. Who the fuck?
$10,000 a month for a kid. For one kid, that's
spousal
dang
support
near
and child support combined.
Yeah, that's dang near a mini adult. I think she about to go away to college, so he got the money to pay for her college.
Thank you.
He got done dead wrong.
That's fucked up.
Dead wrong, because he making this money. This boy, I think that she can get, that girl don't need $10K a month. Whatever man, that's foul.
I mean, you lucky if you get some shit like $2,000 a month. You
that's
know what
foul.
I'm saying? That would be more. I would be like, damn, that's a lot still, because I ain't seen nobody get
Tyree
that
got
much,
played.
10,000.
He got played. He got played. He got played. That judge stroked him. Because that baby don't need $10K a month. That girl gonna have a rent pay. She ain't gonna have to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
Because he the type of dad, I guess, I'm assuming, that he'd do anything for his daughter. Any man should, anyway. Do anything for his daughter, so she wouldn't be in need of anything. Now, let's say their relationship is estranged, or whatever the word is.
Motherfucker getting 10,000, she still gonna make his life a living hell. She getting the 10,000 a month. She gonna be calling him like a normal baby mama, like, but she still needs school shoes. Like, bitch, you getting 10,000 a month?
Right.
You could pay rent if you find a reasonable spot instead of trying to live like you still living with him. You know what I'm saying?
That's what that money gonna go to, is the rent.
Like,
and then you can have these people talking about well, that's what it should, because she lives there and she. No. No. Get your ass up and get a job and pay your own freaking rent.
No.
Don't use this money for that. Use this money for my baby. $10K a
I'm
month.
just saying,
I would have asked I'd have asked the lawyer, like, okay, $10K a month. We need a subsidized listing of what this $10K a month is for. And it doesn't include her rent, her gas and electric. You pay that on your own. You pay that on your own.
They can't regulate. I've never heard of them regulating no shit like that. But
it won't.
Yeah,
it just sounded good.
It did.
You was looking at me like,
that sound like
nigga,
a perfect
please.
world.
You was looking at me like, nigga, please.
I'm like, well, since when can they do that shit?
Right. We can't even go to court with receipts talking about I bought Pampers.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Some judge gonna be like,
yeah,
that's a gift.
That's what you were supposed to do.
That was a gift.
I mean, you supposed to do shit like that.
Sir, that was a gift. No, mother, that was not a gift.
But
baby need goddamn papers, and that's what we do.
The only thing I could probably say is maybe they giving her the 10K because they like the baby should be living in the same conditions that she was living in with her dad.
See, there go the
You know what I'm saying?
There go the mama kicking in you. You was talking shit beforehand.
I'm
now
saying
the mama coming out in you. Well,
but
it
I'm
might
saying I
be.
wouldn't do no shit
Okay,
like that.
let's clarify
I ain't
that.
saying that
Okay.
I would do anything like that. I'm
Okay.
just saying that's probably the court's perspective. Like, okay, you had him in this fancy house. You had him living like this, so your daughter is going to live like she would live if she was with you. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Like, I'm just throwing it out there because that shit's weird.
That's
And it's
what's up.
like, that's just, that's a
It
lot of
is
fucking
weird.
money.
It is weird.
A lot of fucking money.
But anyway, though, I had a good time. I'm glad you came to the show today.
Yeah, I appreciate being here.
Let me know when you can make it or not, because like I said, I got to have a body in their chair or somebody on their screen because we doing some things and hopefully
I got you.
they going soon. We have another place to do this recording and so forth. So, but anyway, with that being said, next week
He
though,
said he doing a whisper song and shit.
yeah, you know, next week we got Professor Ken Lawson. Do you remember Ken Lawson?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that nigga was a bad shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Who's the lawyer that does what he does right now? I almost compared it to
Man, yeah, they act dead on each other. I can't think of his name.
Everybody called
The big tall motherfucker.
Yeah,
I can't think of his name.
Right, was on the
And
top
I
of my
know
head.
his name too.
Yeah, I know it.
Because you
Like,
said Ken Lawson, so that like threw me off. But I know his name.
Yeah, the
oh,
bit-
Clyde, ain't it Clyde Davis?
Clyde.
Hey, that motherfucker.
No, Clyde Bennett.
Bennett, thank you.
Clyde Bennett.
That is a
Then
cold
when I see Clyde
motherfucker.
Bennett, I think
it's going down
I
if
think
you
of
see
Ken
him.
Lawson. I think of Ken Lawson and Leslie Isaiah Gaines. I think of him first, and then I see like Clyde, and I'm gonna have to get him see if he want to come on the shoot too.
I would love to interview him because he the shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
if
think
you
that
know
they
Clyde
like.
Bennett, hey, give us the connect. We need him on the show because he the only person I seen that just walk up in the when he walks up in the courtroom, he fucking owns it. Just so you know,
Right.
I ain't never like confident.
Yeah, I gotta ask him. Did he get that? Did he pick up with Leslie Isaiah Gaines and Ken
Man,
Lawson was doing?
He don't play.
He don't play.
I
But anyway,
done
I'm
seen
looking
him in
forward to
action.
that interview. Actually, Tyann, he might want to try and record it because he only got a short time. Like he teaches, so we might want to pre-record this one. I ain't never pre-recorded, so I'm gonna get with him and see at the end of the week here and see how he want to do this.
Okay.
I mean, we did an interview with Tori, and that was a half hour, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. So we might be able to get it in, but he just got. I want to pick his brain so much.
Man.
But anyway, that's what we got coming up. We got Damon George from the Cool Kids. They'll be on the week after that. Then the week after that, we have Sugar T back. You know, that's my sister. So I know that's E40's sister, but that's my home girl. So she got a lot of stuff jumping off, and she wants to include Cincinnati and the Midwest in that. So she'll
That's
be
dope.
back after that, and then hopefully we can get Be Legit on here too. You know what I'm saying? We crossing our fingers.
Coming up.
You know what I'm saying about that West Side connection. Yeah. Grizz got. But anyway, we gonna be out of here, y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank
and as we
y'all.
say every Wednesday, don't be stuck on stupid and relaxed on dumb.
The station that keeps it